Hey there everyone, I'm Marco Couvet, the host of Expat Expert podcast, and this video is extracted out of a longer interview that I had with Lily, aka Lilia, a Russian singer who moved abroad, lived in Cyprus, Paris, and now in Greece, and is following her dream to become a singer.
Really trying to make it work.
Musician, like do you play instruments or you basically sing?
I'm a vocalist. I started in an opera choir, so my instrument is voice, but I do play some ukulele and some piano, but really basic, nothing to be really proud of, just to accompany myself, when I practice something or for warm-ups. Yeah.
How did it came all of this? Like, where does it, you said that when you were little, you were saying you're a singer, actor.
Yeah. I always wanted to sing. I was always, into music. But as I said, my family, they're also into music. They are all creative in their own ways, but because they are economists, it's a bit strict, let's say, atmosphere. So for self-expression, I was like paving the way for, the next generations. Like my both nephews now are playing like bass and lead guitar. And, my sister is writing poems. My older sister, she's, I can call her a lyricist,
Okay.
but a lyricist, but she also studied like in music school. My mom also did. They both studied piano. My father is a huge fan of rock music. My grandfather used to play kurai. Kurai is like our traditional flute, let's say. My grandmother was always into, dancing. So, but, our main, let's say, topic in our family was economics. So, I've always wanted to do that. My first step out of like my comfort zone into what I really wanted to do was in Cyprus, when I just really wanted to see, like, am I actually good at singing? Like, do I have what it takes? And it so happened, the only really professional vocal coach, happened to be a Bulgarian opera singer.
Okay.
Who had her own choir. And she was like, we came as a group of friends, but I was the only one who stayed for real. And she was like, yeah, you actually have a pretty big range. And she invited me to her choir as a soprano. So as I said, as with TV, I was just happy to sing, whatever. I wasn't really that into opera, let's say like my sister is, but it's still nice music. It calms your nerves, and but then of course I realized if I want to perform, if I want to make money with it, of course, it's a bit too late for me to enter the opera stage, because you have to start earlier, you have to, And I also, I have a big range, but I knew like I could never do opera at the level of, let's say, Maria Callas or, Anna Netrebko. So, and deep down, they call me, my friends always call me, like on my Instagram, it's also written, I'm Lilusha Pankusha, because I always liked punk music, punk rock,
Cool.
Pop punk, classic rock. I also love just pop and, I love many genres, but deep down, I knew that I wanted to do something a bit more energetic.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Without being hardcore, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever I do, it still turns out to be a bit softer than intended, but just because of
Soft
my
punk.
voice. Yeah, soft rock, soft punk, let's say. Yeah.
Cool. So when did it started becoming like you did this choir thing, like experience in Cyprus, but at some moment you decided like, when it's the moment that you say like, no, that's the focus now, I want to do this?
Well, as soon as I started, I was like, I really want this to be my focus, but I didn't know at the moment how to actually switch, because there's also a lot of stigma about being like a singer, a female singer. So people don't, when you say you're a singer, Ime τραγουδίστρια, εντάξει, they think you're some kind of I don't know, not a serious person, let's say. And also, coming out to my family as a singer was a challenge. And it was always much harder for me to sing, in front of my family than in front of a big crowd.
Okay.
Which is weird, but yeah.
If you liked this short video out of the full episode, you can find the link to it around here and in the description below. Of course, if you are also interested in checking out other episodes, please subscribe and like.